I was gonna do a First Ascendant video today. Unfortunately, 3 months of work is apparently not enough to make a build that actually is worth showing to you guys, so that's not happening, is it? Well, let's hope that the future is a little bit brighter than that. Hello, my delicious people. Welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be, very interesting. It's not very consistent, but this is basically one of the highest damaging weapons I currently have. That would be the Epitaph Prime. I wasn't able to hit damage cap, but I did manage to reach pretty high with this thing. Well, at least with this current version of the build, the one that's more of a ramp-up style build, about 125 million damage. It can go higher, but it's consistently hitting 125 million. So I won't mark it as any higher because the rest of it is like not as consistent. And I really like the fact that I have a 30% chance to get a hold of a blast proc, meaning big giant fucking explosion. Which, speaking of the explosions, I would like to show you something really interesting. Apparently, blast works a little bit different than I thought it does. So if you were to get a blast proc, you do 30% of the base damage to the enemy, including the crit multiplier, right? And when you get 10 stacks, what ends up happening is it takes all the stacks and deals all the damage at once. But if you only have one stack, unfortunately, this means you only do 30% of the damage, which is unfortunate. I thought it worked a bit different than that, and my bad on the Vesper video, which is, I wish it worked the way I thought it did, but apparently not. But yeah. Also, it means that it also works a lot better when it comes to beam weapons. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a beam weapon, but I don't feel like I want to. So what we're going to be doing with the Epitaph Prime is we're going to be taking apart this, and we're going to show you what my thought process is. We're also going to be using secondary deadhead, which is going to be very nice. Keep in mind, this is also going to include a lot of Prime mods, so bear with me here. We're using Prime Target Cracker. Be sure to use the non-Prime if you have it. That way you don't have to worry about investing a whole entire Prime mod into this. Keep in mind, this is probably very late game build. We'll be using primed heated charge to get more heat in order to get blast to be higher. I will be on that in a little bit. Prime pistol gambit in order to increase the crit chance. Keep in mind we're going to be using what is apparently a feature according to what I have discovered. So we're going to be using pistol acuity with a bit of a interesting situation where it multiplies the effect of critical chance. According to what we have seen, apparently this is not a bug, it is now a feature, which I'm hoping sticks true. We just have to make sure that this doesn't become too big of a problem. Well, I'm making a video about it, so we're using Frostbite and Scorch, which is going to give us Blast. With the heats combined, will allow us to have a large chance for a Blast proc. Where'd it go? Over here? Right here. With the Galvanized Shot, we're going to make that up to a 31% chance of a Blast proc. Very nice. We're also going to be using Galvanized Crosshairs for even more crits on kill, as long as we're aiming. Which we're going to be doing a lot of aiming down sights. So, I'm going to take this into the Simulacrum and I'll show you what it do. Alright, so we're in the Simulacrum and I'm going to show you its damage against Manic Bombards. Woo! Oh, straight into it. Alright, oh, Blast proc. Okay, yes, nice. Thank you. The blast proc isn't really consistent, however, I just got 2 in a row. I just got 3 in a row. Wow. Okay. This also pierces through enemies, so if you were to line it up properly, it would be very nice. Keep in mind that the average group of enemies is going to be like this. So, over here, hit that, come on, hit that. There's a blast proc. Can I get a blast proc, please? Please? No? There we go. I got it. But yeah, it hits up to 125 million damage sometimes. And keep in mind, we are going to be fighting against enemies that have no armor, as we're going to be going into the void. And since I was one-shotting the manic bombards, we are probably going to see if we can one-shot an acolyte, which would be absolutely hilarious. Alright, let's get it on. Give them a warrior's death, he says. I don't think a warrior's death is getting hit in the face with a tarot card only to explode like a stick of dynamite and kill everybody around you. Well, let's get this on. Woo! Okay. Keep in mind with this build, I do have to make sure that I, you know, aim, so it's going to be a little bit slow. However, let's ramp this up. Pop. There's a million, 16 million, 24 million, 44 million. As you can see, it just does a lot. And there was an explosion too, which means I'm onto something with the explosion thing. Oh, nice. This is great. Oh, 145 million. Ooh. There we go, 145 million. Has it peaked? I'm not sure. Yeah, it might have peaked. 145 million damage. I need to figure out how to remember that. I'll be thinking about the whole time, maybe. Maybe that'll help. Oh, what is this? I'm being invaded. Who is this?
You will be cleansed.
I will not be cleansed. I don't... Oh yeah, those are infested. That's not good.
For life support.
Let's see. Are they behind me? Where'd they go? I thought they came quick. Oh, yes, they're infested. Let's see. Then we get to see how we do against them. Oh, that's a good shot. I don't like to brag about things like that, but I just got a pretty decent shot. Oh, the Jade Egg's a miss. Haha. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, you're the last one? No, you're not the last one. You're the last one. Yay. Alright. I'll see you at an acolyte, which is going to be a bit of a delay, but... what can you do? Oh, there's an acolyte. Not as delayed as I thought it was going to be. Malice. I wonder if I'll one-shot myself if I end up, like, hitting myself with this. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. I might actually do that. Hold on, let me... Oh, he's on my fucking... Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Got him. It's a one-shot. Huh. That's amazing. Alright. I'll see you guys in the outro. Alrighty then. That was really good. I was not expecting to be able to make this thing do that much damage. However, I'm very disappointed that it doesn't do a damage cap, but I'm probably just doing something wrong. But yeah, that was the Epitaph. Alright, so that was the Epitaph Prime, and it was doing, believe it or not, a 156 million damage hit. Keep in mind that blast procs do not work the way I thought they did. Apparently they cache in the blast. It doesn't automatically turn it into 300% blast, which is unfortunate. I guess that's why a lot of the time I wasn't one-shotting with the explosion when I was using the Vesper, but hey, mistakes are just a human thing, so yeah. But yeah, I will show you the build and we'll get this done for the day. We got Prime Target Cracker for more critical damage. Primed Heated Charge for some heat, mixed with Frostbite and Scorch for blast. We'll be using Primed Pistol Gamut for more crit. And we're going to be using Pistol Acuity for weak point damage and weak point critical chance. We're also be using Galvanized Crosshairs for more crit. And we're going to be using Galvanized Shot for more status and more damage per status type. Keep in mind that this is multiplicative and so is Pistol Acuity. So you're getting massive numbers. Keep in mind also, well, if you actually have a primer with even more statuses, maybe even a Durgia, hint hint, I'm pretty sure you can hit even bigger numbers that I've been beating here, because I've only been able to get a hold of 4 statuses with my primer, and if I'm only getting 4 statuses with my primer, I'm pretty sure Durgia can do so much better. But I do like Nautilus because it brings things together, which is nice. We're going to be using Secondary Deadhead for more damage. The ramp up is not too bad, as you are doing 1,000,000 damage on a single headshot on a heavy gunner, which has 90% damage reduction. So yeah, you're good on ramp up. It's not too difficult. But yeah, that was the build, and I hope you have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you in them. And remember, if you're watching my content, I know you're into it. Honey, honey. Good night.